Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and today we're taking a first impressions look at Gray, another Half-Life 2 mod. This one does look rather promising. It does seem a bit like it's going for a Silent Hill sort of vibe with the similarly disturbing creature designs. Let's find out if it's any good. Just play on norm. A cold sweat forming on my brow, my unconscious mind began forming an unfathomable nightmare. Plunging down into the depths, I fall. I fell, not I fall. Now, apparently by the developer's own admission, this game is fairly difficult, so I'm expecting I'm going to die quite a bit. It is also very dark in here. Again, post-processing will probably make this easier for you guys than it will be for me. Alright, just go through this floating layer of dust. Already, I like that it doesn't use the default door opening sound. Also, mannequin heads? Can I have that? Can you let go of that? So it looks like we've already fallen into the other world. I don't know. What have I done? We've just started. As far as I can tell, we haven't really done much of anything but walk forward.
You're just like him.
It looks like somebody did pretty good work with the wrapping, but mummies just don't go on the ceiling. They're supposed to be in the ground, in fact. Carry on. Through the spook tunnel.
Why did he
Don't touch the sides. I guess if we keep walking, we'll eventually find the game part. Alright, so we found one tile that was sticking out. Do we just have to push all the blocks that don't belong back in? Did I miss one? Are they on the ceiling too? That just goes back. I was gonna say maybe you have to press them in a certain order, but they seem to have stayed pressed. So I can't interact with them again. Did I miss this one? Yes, yes I did. Now we can move through the door. You know, I'm thinking the decor on this place is probably going to really lower the resale value. It's going to be a real fixer-upper. Seem to have found Hexadecimal's drying rack. Those masks get real sweaty. Ow. Do I really want to do the voiceover again? That's kind of gimmicky. We'll do it just this once. My head was pounding. My hands worked automatically, scrubbing themselves again and again. Slowly, the thunderstorm within my head began to recede. The bar was quiet, silent even. Had they closed while I'd been in the bathroom? I'd lost track of time. I needed to find where everyone had so suddenly gone. Get back to normality. Probably should have said semblance of normality there. Alright, now it's... okay. I was gonna say it's pitch fucking black. So did we have a bit of a freak out while we were taking a piss? Alright, that was a bit silly that we just had to walk through a bunch of hallways and solve a button-pushing puzzle, but... oh, duh. We have hand animations for opening doors. Weird that we didn't have those before. It is promising that we have not seen head nor hair of headcrab zombies. And the fact that none of these models seem to be default Half-Life models. You know, they're not just reusing...
where is everyone?
The handful of...
did they close up?
I guess we actually have a proper story here, too. Figure out where everyone is. Well, that's a pretty general objective. Kind of a scummy bar. Man, all they've got left is one ham shank.
Oh, this is disgusting. I'm never eating hair again.
They leave all these severed torsos just lying around. It's just, you know, that's not a good way to store your meat. Bunch of cans in the fridge. I guess this is a fridge. Doesn't look very cold. Okay, that leads outside.
Back door is locked. Maybe the keys are in the office.
Got a little bit of an accent going on. Also, at the beginning of that cutscene, weren't we talking to some lady? What's it like outside? It's dark. Wait, what did we just grab? Is that Minute Maid our health? Did we just drink some orange juice to grow new blood? nothing doing here, so let's try this key on the back door. That leads outside. Let's take a quick look in the front room, though. Just make sure I didn't miss anything. And it's a realistic horror game, so we can only jump like a foot. See, it doesn't look so bad out here. Ugh. Got like a bathroom annex over here. Just, sit in the chair and wait for all of the stalls to clear out. Or wait for your friend to finish puking their guts out. Maybe while we were in the bathroom, we just missed the rapture? Fried raviolis? Mozzarella sticks, chicken wings. All the good staples of a bar. Well, it doesn't look like anyone left anything here. Alright, so yeah, there's nothing here. I think it's time for us to make our way out into the night. Ooh. I guess the Winchester does have a gun over the bar. Can't take it though. The game just makes a non-committal sound at us. Alright, into the dark of night.
I feel like I should go to the repair shop. There might be someone there who can help me.
Maybe there's...
I hate it, but the service tunnel under the house is the shortest way there.
Maybe there's someone at the repair shop who can fix all of this. Is this the repair shop?
Boss sent me here to get some replacement drill bits once.
We should probably take this axe, shouldn't we? I mean, the first reaction when, everyone around you disappears is to immediately grab a weapon. But maybe I've just seen one too many zombie movies.
Excellent. A bolt cutter.
However, we will take these giant bolt cutters in case we come across a bolt we need to cut. I think that's probably all we need from the repair shop. Maybe this isn't even the repair shop, this is just like a little drill store. Tool shop. Now, if you stand in the middle here, there are leaves falling, but I can't really tell where they're coming from. Is it just this one tree here? Leaves fall to the ground like ashes. Okay, this is just a back alley fucking murder room. Cut that bolt. The note on the floor made me stop dead. It seemed so innocuous, but somehow I knew it was meant for me. It had been placed here, waiting for my apparently inevitable arrival. The letter gave only one clue, an address at Block 12. Still, the cursive handwriting seemed hauntingly familiar. Can't even tell how well the mic will pick that up. Yeah, I think I would hate going through these terrifying, dark service tunnels too. We got some like Silent Hill town music playing. Can I not pick this up?
I hope this flashlight has batteries.
What? Oh god, we're holding it at us, but we're also using it. I actually hope this flashlight does not use batteries, because then we'll have to find batteries.
I'm going to love this.
I guess it's a recharging type of system. You just have to turn it on and off a bunch. Ooh, batteries. That means it's not a recharging system. Well, we haven't seen any hostile entities yet. You know, if I was a kid, that would just be the most charming fucking murder horse to ride on. I want the one that looks like it has no soul. Someone left this truck idling. That's not very good for the fuel economy. First aid kit. I'm assuming that means there's trouble ahead, since we haven't had anything attack us yet. That is a surprisingly, like, clear texture considering how unreadable that menu was. Sounds heavy in here. Looks like it should be a physicsable door. There we go.
What the hell? Through block 12? Who's fucked up enough to leave bloody notes all over the place?
How do we get to block 12? I have a key, but which one of those doors was locked? I don't actually remember. Most of them were jammed or locked from the outside. This one was all dead ends. Excuse me. Do you know the way to block 12? Guess he was giving us directions. one of these doors will open. This is where we came from. A tenement building. Great, now we have to play peekaboo with demons. Or his mother. Could be the same thing. What a shitty apartment. These are like dorm rooms or something. Oh, this one's less shitty. Well, it's the first solid person we've seen in a while. So let's steal his stuff. It's not stealing if you need it.
This key is labeled for the back exit. I've got to hurry.
But wait, how did he kill himself? I want it. If he has a gun, I want it. I'm fairly certain this isn't like Amnesia and that we do actually get a weapon at some point.
And I hope that piece by Ian Weiss got your emotions all stirred up. I know I did. So, for you who just tuned in, you are listening to Friendster Local Radio, and I'm your host, DJ Officials.
So we're still getting live radio.
Let's go hour here at Friendster Local Radio, and next time, Sweet Duggan with his rendition of Getting Mad at the Hot Smelly.
That was a dead end, so I guess we just go back downstairs. I had made my way through the majority of Block 12. I continued on, determined to find someone or something. Up ahead was a construction site, abandoned some time ago. Decrepit shells of half-built buildings stood around me. The hairs on the back of my neck began to rise. I felt like I was being watched. This is a thing that I've never seen before, and I'm unaware if this really exists. These giant fenced-off stairwells. Crime scene. Wait, is that crime tape or... Okay, so looks like it's just construction tape. This right here is exactly like the beginning of Silent Hill 2, when you first get the pipe. Or the stick. Except we already have the flashlight. Alright, we got a weapon, we're ready to wreak some havoc. Bring it on, creepy J-horror girls.
I really don't think I should.
I really like to imagine that he said that as he's smashing all these wooden things in front of him with a pipe. Ugh. Black spider webs. Nothing bad ever happens in vents, right? We didn't end up like that lady in Austin, Texas. This was safe. And would be exceptionally difficult to crouch walk on in real life. No. Yeah, you never want to go down a vertical shaft. Or vertically down a shaft. This room is big and dark, and I don't really want to explore it. Thought somebody was trying to come at us.
Looks like I found a way out.
Top of the locker. Haven't seen any lockers. We're gonna have to go back through the vent just to find this. I was gonna say, wait a minute, didn't we fall through a shaft? Where are we now? I thought we came from a big dark room. The cement mixer room. Okay, this is the locker room. Elvis dead. Wonder if that sets the date. Back in my day, we didn't have no distorted monsters. These kind of experiences were new to us. Back at the moving picture cinema. Another door clear. The cluster of imposing masonry and dark alleyways finally gave way to the familiar lights of the city. After catching my breath, I instinctively began walking towards work. I was looking for help, lacking any other option. Even in the brighter lights of the street, shadows seemed to be creeping around the edges of my vision, my imagination turning them into horrific distortions of otherworldly menace. I I felt hemmed in, as if something were directing me down a path that I did not necessarily want to tread. I'm not sure what sort of voice consistency I have there, it's all over the place.
Finally.
I am no voice actor.
No more ducts or dusty rooms.
Alright, we're in the city. Time to get some real action. You country boys ain't seen nothing like this. Seriously, I want to bludgeon at least one monster to death before the end of this video. We're already kind of running long here. I mean, this game does do a pretty decent job of building atmosphere, but that doesn't really mesh well with short bursts of video. Come back, spooky monster. I need to murder you. Violence is my only way of expressing myself in this situation. Oh yeah, batteries. I really wish we had a battery meter, or some indication if our battery was ever running out. Another first aid thing. Did we take damage at some point? Does getting spooked by monsters do damage to us? Yeah, that's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's an opening.
What the fuck was that?
Why did it just run through the wall? I was gonna kill it. Take more than jump scares to stop me. Ooh, bullets. Dirty bathtub. For a moment, I stared into the white void, and it almost felt as if the void were staring back into me. That was default Half-Life sound effect. Oh, evil is barring our way.
Why did he do this? I'll take care of it.
Get out of here, ghost mom.
Why don't you come back?
The sense of relief at reaching work never came. Another note was waiting for me, drenched with something of dread. The handwriting again seemed almost to dislodge something from my memory. It was clearly the same author. Again, the message was brief, but this time it held an intimate message. Go home. The quickest way back would be through the decaying homeless shelter, the subway waiting on the other side. Wanting to save time, I set out. Apparently we're going through the sets of Condemned now. Hold on a sec, guys. That was too much spooking for me. I needed to take a sit down.
I finally made it.
Finally made it. Are we home? Or is this work? Was the chapter giving us spoilers? A gun and a note. Come home, honey.
What the? This is my mother's handwriting.
James, come back to our special place.
Couldn't be her. I don't have a choice, though.
Let me guess, it
I
couldn't
have
be
to
her
follow
because
it.
she's dead? She's been dead for a while. What? Those bandages? I was like, why are there soup cans on the table?
That fuse box has been acting up for the last 2 weeks.
Alright, we have a gun, we have a pipe, we have to kill something. Unknown protagonist thirsts for blood. Also, why do we only have one jacket sleeve? Are we wearing some sort of rejected Final Fantasy design? I missed. I didn't miss. Ow. Fast little buster. Man. Flexible and fast. Also, murdered half of my health. I really hope that that's not the default enemy. Otherwise I can see why this game is considered hard. These junkies have had few too many hits of V and now they're unstoppable. Okay, that's where I murdered him. Try to find the door again. And back in case of monster. So he says, what the hell is that when someone runs through the wall in front of him, but when someone actively tries to kill us, no comment. Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Man, headshots do not slow them down.
God, this is so fucked.
Yeah, I mean, look at how many fucking spiderwebs we're walking through. I could not handle that shit. I mean, yeah, the knife-wielding guys are kind of weird too, but... I guess we need a welding torch to get over there. I'm gonna guess if I try to kill one of those guys with the bar, or the pipe, I'm gonna die immediately. But now we don't have a choice. Do not fuck on or around. I would probably not fuck on or around this hallway. And then we rubbed some bandages on our arms. Ugh. Get out of here. Well, that was unfortunate. So I can see where people in the comments on the download page for this were coming from when they said that it seems spooky at first, but gets kind of bullshit hard later on. And I can see what they mean by that. It's not scary to have an enemy that takes 15 shots to kill. It's just annoying. And it's not really survival horror either, because there's no way to conserve your ammo. You have to kill these guys. There's no run past them, because they run faster than you. Look at that, he's fucking flying across the ground. Also, I ran into a corner. That actually was like 14 shots. I didn't even miss, I don't think. And yeah, that's not really scary. That's just, fuck, this is annoying. I keep dying because I'm getting stabbed 100 times. pretty hard to conserve ammunition when enemies take 15 shots. And you know, the counterpoint would be like the first Resident Evil, where zombies usually take, you know, like 10 shots to kill, but you can go around them and conserve in a survival horror fashion. At least they're accurate about the completely useless melee weapon. Alright, so I guess we have a full clip plus 11? Let's give this one more shot,
God,
and
this is so fucked.
when I die, we'll, stop. Because I am going to die. It's in the same spot, probably. Where did that crawly guy come from? Get out of here, deformed baby man. Oh, look how happy he is. Also, a little bit of Half-Life laziness there. Those crawling guys use the idle sound for the fast headcrab zombies. Well, I was kind of expecting to die there, so I think we'll call it here for Gray. It's an interesting idea, and you can see that there's actual work put into it, but it is just not really balanced, you know? I don't mind hard games, you know, hard games like Super Meat Boy or Dark Souls are balanced in such a way that you can do well despite them being hard. But this one seems like the game just wants you to fail, because it doesn't give you tools to work with its difficulty. You know, why give me a gun and limited ammo if it takes all of that limited ammo to kill one enemy that I can't escape from, where my only option is to fight them? If you could run away from them, then yeah, there'd be a bit more balance to it, but as it is, it seems like, hey, we're gonna just sprint really fast at you, try not to die. And that's not really good balancing, and the author does seem a bit defensive about people's claims that this game's too hard. So I doubt that it's ever going to change in future patches, because I believe this is still under development. Anyhow, this is Gray. I've been Shadefire, and as usual, put the link up on the bottom, and you all have yourselves a spook-free day.